Shalom, this is Rabbi Saacks coming to you with Maimonides' Positive Mitzvah number 49. So it's an interesting one. It talks about performing the service of Yom Kippur, which comprises the sacrifices that had to be brought, the scapegoats that had to be brought, and also the confessional that had to be said. So Yom Kippur is called the Day of Atonement, the Day of Forgiveness. It is the day, interesting to note, that Moses finally got God to acquiesce and forgive the Jewish people for the golden calf. Up until that point, God was hurt, he was sulking, he was in pain, and he agreed, and we're talking about 120 days after the episode, he agreed to forgive the Jewish people and sort of move on. Forgive, but not forget. And so the day is, the mitzvah of the day nowadays, we don't have any temple sacrifice, we don't have any scapegoats to offer, but what we do have is confessional. So the confessional essentially is you verbally articulate your infractions, your trespass against God's will. One takes stock of their failings, their physical, spiritual, emotional, social failings, and try and improve. It cannot be thought. It has to be articulated, albeit to one's own ears. The reason for that is the infraction happened for the most part in a physical sense, action. And therefore, when you verbally articulate this action, one also is advised to tap their chest, which is an action as well. Here's the rub. Yom Kippur forgives sins between man and God. You didn't do something, and that you didn't fast on Yom Kippur the previous year, so you make up for it this year. Yom Kippur will not forgive between sins, man to man, interpersonal sins. That you need to square away yourself, and then you can go to God and say, yeah, I did gossip. Yeah, I did malign. Yeah, I did steal, etc. But until you do that, until you make peace with your neighbor, with your friend, your colleague, your fellow human being, God doesn't want to hear it. Sobering thought.